But on to the next trailer, which is The Invisible Man. Now, this movie, this trailer looks great. It really does look great. I'm not entirely sure if this was supposed to be a part of the whole monster universe thing that they had going on, where they was trying to put out the Mummy movie. They came out like what was that, 2000? I think it was 2017. Was it last year? Yeah, but you know, the recent Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, I don't know if this movie was supposed to be connected, but now they decided not to have it connected because that movie didn't do so well and it wasn't received so well. I'm not entirely sure, but the trailer did look good. It wasn't too far off the hinges as far as like what the Mummy movie did, where it was like completely went from realism to just fantasy. This one seemed like something that can actually happen. I mean, of course, we don't have the technology that can turn a person invisible and do all that stuff. But I would believe this movie can happen more than a Mummy movie and all that stuff. But it looked crazy. It looked crazy. So basically, from the premise, we got is like a jealous, kind of stalkerish ex-boyfriend or ex-husband or whatever of this woman, and he ends up, faking his death and basically leaving her money in a will and everything else. But the twist is that he invented something that can turn him invisible so that he can make her life a living hell. Basically just ruining her life, make her seem crazy to everybody and all that stuff, and just continue to torture her because he's a sadistic son of a bitch. And that's basically what the whole premise I got from the trailer was. It is a horror and a thriller type of film. It looks crazy good. And just speaking of like the last movie, you got the actress from Us up in this movie. When I was talking about Fantasy Island and how the feel of Get Out and all that stuff, and Us with the music, you got the actress from Us up in this movie who is playing the main character, and like I've been impressed. With her and her skill. I need to get her name, but I've been impressed with her from seeing her in Us, and seeing her. She was in The Kitchen this year. In The Kitchen, and with Tiffany Haddish and Melissa McCarthy. So I'm very curious to see how she goes. Now I don't know. I don't think she's gonna give away a performance like Lupita Nyong'o did up in Us, but it looks like she does a pretty decent job. But yeah, like this trailer really did get me invested and got me really curious of what they're gonna do with this movie. Is it, how is it gonna do? It looks like it's gonna be a good movie. I hope they did a good job with it. And just like Fantasy Island, I hope this isn't a just generic type of horror film that's just kind of a throwaway, a cash grab just to get money for the studio, and then bam, we up out of there. I just hope it ain't that. But looking up the name, Elizabeth Moss is her name, that plays the main character that was in this movie and Us and in The Kitchen. And I really did like her. And this is a Blumhouse production film or whatever. And I don't know, it kind of seems like it, but yeah, I mean, Blumhouse has a record of like putting out good horror films and some bad ones. And not even just horror films, but just films, they back and forth. But they're cheaply made and bring in a lot of money, so you can expect a lot from them. And that could be a good thing and bad thing. That if he constantly producing and putting out horrible films back to back, and we're gonna keep getting them because us as an audience, this is what is what we like. And I'm not talking about myself, but these are the movies that we pay to go see. So in turn, these are the movies that we like. But hopefully it's not that. Hopefully it's really good.